it's Karen Burniston here with a preview video for our June 2024 release. Now you can check out all of our product offerings at karenburniston.com. Now in this release, in addition to 12 new die sets, we are introducing a brand new product category, and that is clear stamps. So little 3x4 sentiment clear stamps to match the dies in this release. Let me start with two dies that are by request. So lots of people have requested a shadow die for our thank you word set. So that's in this release. And then we have a fancy solid frame to fit our fancy label accordion. With that fancy solid frame, it has the easy align corner. So it's going to operate just like the previously released frames that fit the fancy label accordion. The only difference is that this one cuts all four sides at one time. The fancy label accordion is one of our most popular foundation dies. So there are now 3 different frame sets to fit it, and then there are now 3 different add-ons sets to fit it. With the add-ons, they change the middle 2 pages of a fancy label accordion into new shapes. So you've got hearts, you've got birthday candles, those are previously released, and then now in this release, we're bringing out the newest one, which is the tree add-ons. The cute little trees that come included in the set are so adorable even to use on their own, and you do get all of those little decorator pieces to decorate them for all 4 seasons. And there are 4 trees on the pop-up add-on, so if you did want to do something like a seasonal thing where you decorated 1 tree for each season, it is really tailor-made for that. And I'm very excited that now we're going to have some clear stamps to be able to do other greetings, in smaller spaces. So in this case, the Seasons Sentiments clear stamp set. They are photopolymer, they stamp great. I have been loving using them, and some of them are sized to just fit in the perfect spaces to go with the dies. Here's a card that Lois made, where she used the tree add-ons and those Seasons clear stamps. Seasons change, love remains, happy anniversary. And you can see she's also used the fancy solid frame. Suzanne Smith made this wonderful thank you card, and she just used such bright, happy, fun colors. So you certainly don't have to do all 4 seasons with your trees. You can just decorate them for any time of the year. Next up, let's talk about 2 new add-on sets that fit our Lorna Label pop-up. So the Lorna Label pop-up is a great foundation die. It is completely generic, glue-in label. So you die cut it, you work the folds, it folds up like this. As you can see, just completely generic label shape, put it in a top fold card and decorate it however you choose. It also comes with decorator dies, so that includes that stitched label that you see there, and that can be nested inside and cut at the same time so that you then have a pop-up that has a hole in the middle, a label shaped hole. And then that can be filled with all sorts of things. Maybe you want to have dangling charms in that opening or whatever you want to do. So what we have in this release are 2 new add-ons sets. So there's a happy birthday and just a note. Now these can absolutely just be purchased and used on their own. They just happen to be sized to perfectly work with the Lorna Label pop-up when you want to make pop-up words. So you've got the happy birthday here. That also comes with the balloons, the balloon strings, and the little bows. And then you've got the just a note to say, and that comes with the little note itself, the envelope, and the hello with the hello shadow. But of course you can swap that out and have just a note to say whatever you want to say. So in each of those 2 sets, there's going to be a die that cuts the shadows for the word connected to a thin Lorna-shaped frame. And there is an optional stencil feature on that frame to be able to add stitch lines. So if you want to take advantage of that, just use a pen. In my case, I'm going to use a retractable white jelly roll. These are my new favorite white pens. Tanya turned me on to them, and they are available on our website. And that stencil feature can be used as emboss, or you can sponge through it with ink too. So there's different ways to get stitch lines on the perimeter, but I like using a pen. Now, another great feature of these 2 add-ons is that the block letters at the top have been incorporated in as the ejection holes to the die. So that means if you emboss it, you get a neat little go-by, but even better, you can use the die itself to get you perfect placement on the block letters, because you can just die cut those letters and sink them right through the die and then right onto the shadow piece. Now I put double-sided adhesive tape on the back of the cardstock before die cutting so that my word happy would be stickers, but you could also just put your glue right down through the die and onto the background cardstock and then sink the letters through the die, and then you will get that perfect shadow around them. So these add-ons are just going to be great for converting that Lorna label into a fun floating word pop-up. And then the other one, the Just a Note to Say, that's going to coordinate really, really well with two other new dies in this collection, which are our music-themed dies. So you see this card here, You Make My Heart Sing. That one uses our music charms. So this is a new set. And then we have a new pop-up. It's the piano keys pop-up. So the piano keys pop-up is repeatable. So it's this wide, and you can use that doubled in a slimline card, or you can just use a single in your smaller cards. And it fits perfectly on the front of the Lorna label. So you don't have to use it with the Lorna label. You can just attach it inside a card. But when you do have that Lorna label, you can attach the piano keys to the front box. The design team has really been having fun with the new dies. Here's a card by Suzanne Smith, Just a Note to Say Happy Birthday. I like how she is using custom colors for the piano keys pop-up and then also using it as a platform to animate that bunny. The design team has also been exploring adding that piano keys pop-up to the front of other mechanisms. So this one by Sue Small Kreider, she used the explosion pop-up, and I love the personification of the music charms with those little googly eyes, using just the happy birthday from that other set, and then of course the new stamps. So there is a clear stamp set for birthday, including belated birthday, and then there is a clear stamp set with music phrases. It is time to hit the open water with our last 5 dies. So we have a new foundation die. It is the boat pop-up, and then there are 2 add-ons to convert it into other types of boats and ships. And then there are the set sail borders and the pirate borders. So the base foundation die is the boat pop-up, and that makes this adorable rowboat. And that includes the pieces, and then the oars, the oar holders, the little waves at the bottom of the boat. That comes in that base die set. The boat looks great on its own, but you can also explore adding some people rowing the boat. So in this case, I've got a couple tiny gnomes sitting in the rowboat. On the front is those set sail borders. The sailboat add-ons adds just the pieces you need to add to the boat pop-up to convert it into a sailboat. So you still need that boat because that's your foundation die, but then you get all of those cute little pieces to convert it into a sailboat. The team has been making some amazing cards with the new dies. Here's one by Sue Small Kreider with the sailboat add-ons. And then here's one by Lois Bach with the sailboat add-ons. So just great combinations. You can see all those cool colors and then mixing in those set sail borders. If you like some of those greetings that you're seeing, those can be found on the clear stamp set. That's the Sail Away sentiments. So some good things there to use with both that base boat die and then the sailboat add-ons. And of course, we couldn't do a boat without having a way to turn it into a pirate ship. So there is the pirate ship add-ons to fit the boat pop-up. You can see that assembled here. So what the add-ons set adds is the pieces that you need to use with the boat to turn it into a ship. So you can see those pieces that kind of change the front bow of the ship. You've got that railing for the back. And then there are the triple masts, the crow's nest, and then all of the, sails, the gun ports, everything that you need to make it into a pirate ship. There is a clear stamp set that has some pirate greetings, and then there is the pirate borders. So the border sets are always 5.5 inches long, but they're repeatable, so you can continue to just cut them and keep going if you want to use those on something like a scrapbook layout. Now, if you don't put all the pirate business on the sails, then it does just make a great ship as well, and you can see that in this underwater scene by Suzanne Smith. So there you have it, 12 new dies, 5 new stamp sets. It is our June 2024 full release. These products will be available on our website, KarenBurniston.com, starting July 1st, 2024. However, we ship store orders first, and those orders are shipping this week. So you may find that your fastest availability is to go through your favorite local or online retailer. This new release will be part of our Zoom and virtual class education program for July, August, and September. You will find information about that on our events tab. Thanks for watching.